Hello, friends. Beautiful beginnings. Welcome back to my channel. I want to thank you all for listening. Thank you to my new subscribers. First and foremost, I want to thank God for this beautiful Sunday. Thank God for allowing me to see it and giving me the strength to come on here and speak to you all. Let's release. Yesterday, I had the privilege to sit in the presence of two pure hearted people that have experienced pain. Everyone's pain is different. I'll just say they have experienced pain. I know daily that I thank God for the strength that He gives me, the grace that He allows for me to have. I was speaking to my cousin and she told me to give myself grace. When my mother was alive, she used to always tell me that I was so hard on myself. And I never thought that. I thought that I was being strict and keeping a certain focus on life because I was a single parent raising two young men to be productive men in society. And so I had this boundary on myself, on my life, on what I did, on what I allowed. And she used to tell me all the time, you're so hard on yourself. You're so hard on yourself. Don't do that. So the other day when I was speaking to my cousin and she said, cousin, give yourself grace. And I said, she's right. So I'm living and learning every day also. Like I said, this is all from my healing perspective. I am learning to live life daily and be happy while grieving the loss of my mother, my guy. And it's painful, but it's also possible. So yesterday I had the privilege to sit in front of these two ladies, right? We get to the restaurant and this is the little things when you're grieving that are things that you should pat yourself on the back for, at least from what I'm seeing. So I get to the restaurant and, I instantly text, I'm here, I'm in the parking lot, and I was speaking to my husband and something just said, go in. Normally I would have been nervous, reserved. I would have been waiting for all of us to meet together, to walk in together. But God said, go in. So I get out, I go in. First time at the place, I go up front and I ask for the party. She said, no, no one's here. So I give her my last name. And I say, it's going to be two other ladies. And she said, oh, no worries. She was just so nice, polite, kind. Now, when I sat down and realized what I had just did, I was like, oh my goodness, I am so proud of you. You just took forth initiative and done something that 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, you would have been totally not willing to do. And that's a big step because that's me controlling my life, me controlling the steps that God is guiding me to without feeling that reservation because I can't call my soul confidant, because I can't call my person to say, do you think that I should? No, I had to decide it on my own. God said, yes, you should. And my steps took me in there. I didn't have any reservation about walking in there and walking straight up there. And that's the little things that you have to pat yourself on the back for. Those are the things that you have to acknowledge. That's a big step. To some, it may not seem like anything. But for me, it's a big step. And it's a step in the right direction because I was happy. I was happy in that moment. I was happy in their presence. I was happy in what I had just accomplished by even being open enough to meet new people, sit at a new table, because I prayed for God to sit me at a new table, and He did. When you're grieving, those small things may be overlooked, but I'm telling you, God said don't overlook it. Let that be your motivation for tomorrow. Let that be your motivation to get up and do one thing positive for yourself. Productive. Because you do deserve this life after losing after losing the loved one. You deserve to be happy. Nobody can say what grief is supposed to be. You're walking in your own two shoes. Your heartbeat on your own. That's God's doing. So the next person can say, oh no, you're not grieving properly. No, they cannot. Or, oh no, I don't think she felt the way she said about her husband, her boyfriend, her child. No, that is not right. Those people need prayer. God said, I'm grieving. I am grieving daily. But guess what? My mother all through me, and she said, don't cry. Because that's what she used to tell me. She didn't want me to cry. And I keep playing it. Don't cry. And guess what? When I drop tears, they just give me strength. Because God said, I'm going to wipe them. It's going to be okay. And to most, that might be, how can she feel that way? Because God is in me. I am spiritually connected to him. I am spiritually connected to my mother. In that sense, I can get up every day. God's will. Thank him. And be happy. And actually enjoy what I'm doing in the day. I enjoyed that yesterday. That was fulfilling. Now, when I got in my car, you know what I wanted to do. But guess what? I did it, Mom, and I had a great time. Thank you, God. I'm getting stronger. Now, let's go home and make dinner for our husband. Let's go home and pick up. Let's go home and continue to be productive. And that's exactly what I did. And I thank God for it. Now, today, I'm up this a.m. thanking God for it, and I'm finna be productive again. Just for one day. If I could conquer it. Thank God for it. Do something meaningful and productive and positive for myself. I'm giving myself a chance at life after. I'm learning how to live while grieving and be happy. I just wanted to come on, speak a little bit. I pray that I can help someone in some way. I know that some days are harder than others. But like I said, one day at a time, give yourself a chance, pat yourself on the back, you conquered it. Thank God for it along the way. And like my cousin said, give yourself grace also, because God's grace is amazing. I want to thank you all for listening. Have a blessed Sunday. Until next time, God bless.